my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hey guys, sorry about that. I was looking at these new filter things they have in the back studio. They were like all kinds of cool colors. So if you saw like my background like changing colors, maybe that's what it was. But welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. It's good to see everybody. It's good to see everyone. How's everybody doing today? Fabulous day. It's the 12th. It's Monday, and we are ready to go. We are ready to have a live. It's an earlier live than we're used to, but we will be doing the earlier lives like we were doing. But the last few nights, we kind of went a little bit later. But if you are new to the channel, hi, hello, welcome in. My name is Tanya. This is Titanium Built, and thank you for joining. Here on the channel, we do deep dives, case coverage, trial coverage, all the things. So if that's something that you're into, make sure you subscribe, to the channel. And you hit the like button. That's what we ask you to do. So I think that's what all creators ask you, to hit the like button. It helps send it to the algorithm, and then more people will come in to the chat. So let me put this in the chat really quick and get my iPad here set up. I'm not prepared. I didn't have my iPad set up. Let's see. Make sure it's down from last night. Okay. So we'll say hi to some people in the chat, and then we'll get started. That way we can, say the words that we want to say. Sometimes they be getting you on the YouTubes. Hey, Casey, welcome in. Good morning. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Ladybug. It's very sunny here, but it's cold. It's cold, but sunny. Hey, Mandy. I was excited that it was sunny today. Hey, Colby Songbird, welcome in. Hey, Laura. Hey, Lee, how you doing? Hey, Nate. Hey, DM. Hey, Barbara. It's good to see everybody today. Hey, Heather Mack. Ohio's the place to be. I've heard that there's actually like a few creators from Ohio too. I haven't seen them, but we all live in a different spot in Ohio, but you know what I mean? Like we haven't come across each other's paths yet. Hey, Faith. It's good to see you, DM and Citizen Sleuth and everybody that's in the chat. I wonder how many people we have. We probably have more people in Ohio now in our chat than normal because of this case that we're covering, which is cool because I'm from Ohio, so I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's kind of cool. So like I said, welcome in everybody. You guys are amazing. And thank you for joining me for an afternoon live. We are going to talk about the case of Spencer and Monique Tempe. We're out of Columbus, Ohio. We're going to get right into that. We have a court hearing today, an extradition hearing. We will not see that live, but I have it up on X. There is a news station. Let me see what it's called actually. Oh, it's for actually, I think, Long Crime. And they're going to have, like they said, as soon as the court is over, they're going to have they're going to go outside, I think, and go live from outside. So we will kind of just keep our eye out on that, and we'll just go over some stuff that I do have. That sounds good to you guys. Got to get a coffee. Hey, Idaho Kelly. Or Kylie, sorry. Is it Kylie? After I said that, I was like, wait, there's an I in there. Okay. So if you guys don't know, Michael McKee's charges have been upgraded. So when he was first arrested, he was arrested for murder. And that's usually in Ohio, they'll just charge you with murder. And then once they figure out if they can charge you with aggravated murder, they'll go ahead and they'll up the charge. So that's what they did to him. So now he is charged with 2 counts of it's pretty much premeditated, murder. Aggravated murder is just a more severe charge. So it's for more they're all heinous, but it's for more crimes that are like particularly heinous. And like the circumstances such as like during another felony, kind of like Brian Koberger, burglary, killed 4 people. So in the commission of committing the burglary, which is a felony, he, kills 4 other people. So in this case, I think it's going to have to do with that. They're going to do like burglary and then the 2 murder charges. That's why they're going to put them as first degree aggravated murder, and or if it's like killing a child or a law enforcement or something like that. So we'll see. Also, this can lead to him having the death penalty put on the table. So there's that. If I was him, I'd be pretty scared. Hey, WV girl. Welcome in, everyone. Okay. I was on another screen. So if anyone came in, thank you for coming in. So it just says here, his name, Michael David, McKee. Issue date, 1/11. Jurisdiction, Columbus. He will be extradited, whether it's, he comes by like Wednesday or he comes by like next Wednesday. He'll be here. I wish we knew exactly when he would be here. I'd go to the police station. I will be JLR for this case. Aggravated murder, premeditated. And then, so he has 2 of those now. Instead of, just murder. And then here it just says, the alert issued, the warrant was served. And another warrant was issued, warrant issued for Michael McKee. And they already have an image of him, so I don't know if they'll need that. Fingerprints required. I think that's the end of it, yeah. So the family has spoke out. Monique's family has spoke out on this case. So I thought we would go over that and see what they kind of had to say. But it just says the family of the murdered dentist and wife break their silence on alleged killer X as they reveal why they kept their suspicions quiet. And I think this is pretty interesting too, that they arrested him before the celebration of life and everything, right? That's kind of like it's sorry to say, but it's kind of like Idaho. They didn't have Kaylee or Maddie's like their celebration of life or their memorials because they were cremated. They didn't have that until I think Thursday. It was on a Thursday, and I think it was the same day that Brian was arrested, or the day after, I want to say. So it was like right around, like kind of like this, very very similar. So we'll read through this. It's kind of long, but it's like got a lot of newer information in it. And he will be in court. He should have actually already been 1:30. So let me go back over just to make sure nothing's over there we need to be seeing. Maybe they need a minute to get outside. I don't know. And I'm going to put his name in the Google search too. Okay. I swear, I feel like it's better just to go over to Twitter or something with for like cases, because sometimes they don't come up on like Google. But it just says here, the family of an Ohio dentist and his wife who were allegedly shot dead by her cardiovascular surgeon ex-husband has broken their silence for the first time, with a relative revealing they suspected the alleged killer was behind the crime. Okay, from this day forward, every time we read an article and it has an error, I'm going to point it out. So with they spelled with a, like with a. They didn't put a space in between. There's people that they pay to proofread these, I'm sure. Mother of 2, Monique Tepe, 39, and her second husband, Spencer Tepe, 37, were discovered shot in their home in Wyland Park, Columbus on December the 30th. On Saturday, Monique's ex-husband, Michael David McKee, 39, was charged with 2 counts of murder over the brutal double homicide. News of McKee's arrest came just one day before grieving friends and family gathered to remember the Tempes on Sunday afternoon. Speaking ahead of the service, a relative who wished to remain anonymous told the Daily Mail they were not surprised by McKee's arrest, but felt relieved to know their alleged killer is behind bars. They said it was absolutely not a shock to anybody. We had all expected it, but we weren't saying that because we didn't want to compromise the investigation. It would be hard to keep my mouth shut, but sometimes you have to. We were all breathing a bit of sigh of relief because they got him. When asked if they knew of any problems Monique and Spencer had with McKee recently, the relative replied, "Not that I'm aware of." I would have said, did they have any conflict at all? Ever? Because I think this dude was holding a grudge for a long time. So Spencer suffered multiple gunshot wounds, and Monique was shot once in the chest. Their 1-year-old son and 4-year-old daughter and dog were found unharmed and are currently in the care of loved ones. And I was thinking of something. And you guys have kids, so a lot of you guys have kids, so you may know more than me. I just remembered it, so I want to say it before I forget. If you have a baby monitor, right? Because they had a 1-year-old. I'm assuming you would have a baby monitor in there for your 1-year-old. When your baby cries, that's what alerts the baby monitor, right? Okay, so let me say that again. Is there a system on the baby monitor that alerts the parents if the baby starts to cry? Or is it just like a screen, and when the baby cries, you hope you hear it? Like a TV almost. So does it go beep, 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 beep? Or do something in the parent's bedroom when the baby's crying? Or yours is a constant video? I mean, either way, I think that they might have maybe that's how they knew that. Maybe that's how police know that they were shot at 3:52. So you just got to wake up. It's just like a video. That's like a video to a video kind of thing. This is something I don't know. I'm 40 years old. I don't know this. There's no warning bell. Damn it, Mandy. I didn't think there was, but I wasn't sure. So I thought I would ask. So, okay. So you just hear the baby cry, and then you can look over on the monitor. Because I'm wondering if there's something in that system that could tell the parents how many times a night their baby wakes up. Or, you know what I mean? And if that's how they heard, does it have a playback? So it would have a playback, right? I don't know how long you can play it back, but I'm wondering if it has a playback, and the cops played back the baby monitor and listened for it. So I'm wondering if they had cameras in the home, right? I know this might be kind of weird to some people, but I think if I had a baby and a 1-year-old or a 4-year-old, I'd probably have a camera in there. Just I'd be nervous. I don't know. That's why there's cameras. So I'm wondering, yeah, okay. Yeah, if he had one on, yeah. Because I have an Apple Watch that does everything, and then I have this Aura ring. You better take it all, and you better take the metal too, because the metal is marked in my body. But so you could I think you could put a Fitbit. I don't see why not. Maybe on their ankle. I don't think there's any small parts. Maybe the buckle though, or something here. I don't know. It also saved. Okay. Thank you, Justice. They have a motion sensor system. Okay. So I'm wondering, that's probably why the cops know. I'm just wondering how they knew exactly what time. Because even if he left, right, the house, and they called him on video, I don't think they would still be oh, 3:52. I love the Aura Ring Citizen Sleuth. I recommend it to everybody. I love it. It really does monitor a lot. So it doesn't record like times that the baby wakes up or anything. Oh, I don't know. Oh no, DM was asking if you could put a Fitbit on a baby. Sure, maybe. Hey, called a crime. Not that they did or anything. No, I don't know. I don't know why you would, but okay, like my ring and my watch. If I were to, go up a flight of stairs, it'll track it. Now, I don't know how the cops get it down to the step, because I'm going to tell you right now, to be truthful, and Apple, don't come for me because I love your products and I'd love for you to sponsor me one day. But this is like the best watch that they have on the market. Like I forget what it's called. It's the titanium one, but it's like the latest model, I think. Maybe it's one behind. But when I'm in the gym, sometimes my watch is saying something completely different than the bike I'm on, and I'm trusting the bike. I'm just going to say that. Trusting the bike. So, but I know that they do have really good precision. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like mine's lying to me. But now the Aura Ring, you have that as well. I think it's worth it, Mandy. I do. I got it for my birthday and I love it. Like every time I think of, like I'm going to take it off, or if I think if I sit down and thought of losing it, that's a little nerve-wracking though. So you can see everything in the room. And it's saved for 30 days. Oh. So yeah, we have that. We have in Columbus, they have that. We covered it one night. It's called the Spot Shooter. I actually have the app because, of course, I downloaded an app for it's called Shot Spotter. And we have those in Columbus, but they don't tell us wherever they're located, because I was going to go find one, unfortunately. So, okay, we'll go back to the article, but I just had that. So just a question I had. So the couple was found around 10 a.m. after Spencer's panicked colleagues and a friend raised the alarm and called 911 when he didn't show up for work. The murders were said to have occurred at 3:52 a.m., according to a criminal complaint. Cops snared a suspect through neighborhood video surveillance and tracked him to a vehicle which arrived just before the killings and left right after. A summary of facts supporting probable cause stated, detectives traced the vehicle to Rockford, Illinois, where McKee works as a vascular surgeon at OSF St. Anthony Medical Center, and found that he had been in possession of the vehicle before and after the homicides. McKee was subsequently arrested in Rockford without incident and booked into the Winnebago County Jail. So he had been arrested at work. Man. He's... I don't know if he was in surgery. I don't know what. It was 10 o'clock. He could have been in surgery. I don't know what he was doing. I hope he wasn't in surgery. And or can you imagine this even better yet? You're having a surgery that day at 3 o'clock or something. You show up and they're like, the doctor isn't here. And you're like, oh, what? Where's Dr. McKee? He got arrested for a double homicide. I still can't believe that he took an oath and did this. I know that people lie all the time, but 15 years of college 15 years of schooling or something like that. So it says here the couple's family's remarks come after McKee's neighbor said she was left stunned and after hearing the surgeon had been accused of killing the Tempes. Yeah, I guess that they went to do cookouts together. Some lady said she saw him on the rooftop, where they could do cookouts and you could go to that pool we saw. Yeah, they were we're shocked. Everyone always says that, right? I guess you have to kind of say that, right? I knew it all along. Sorry, someone's calling me. Okay. She recalled, I sat down with this man. I talked to him at the pool barbecuing. It's kind of shocking. She said she felt heartbroken for the couple's 2 children. How do you explain to a child that mom and dad are here one day and gone the next? Those are the real victims of this whole case here, the children. Yeah, I would be going to a therapist to learn how to talk to the children. I don't even know I guess that's where you would go. If you needed help on telling the kids, or an advocate. No way, he was at the Chick-fil-A. Wait, oh yeah, it was open. I'm like, what's today? Today's Monday, but I was thinking yesterday he got arrested for some reason. Wow. Hope he didn't get his lunch. I hope he didn't get to eat it. And he had to go to jail and eat the jail lunch. Because as of right now, I know he's innocent until proven guilty, but Chick-fil-A is good, and I don't want him to have any. I know, I'm so petty. So it says, following the arrest, the family made a statement. It says that it is an important step towards justice for Monique and Spencer. Nothing can undo the devastating loss of 2 lives taken far too soon. The shooting sparked an urgent manhunt that included investigators releasing footage of a suspect stalking the streets of the Wineland Park neighborhood after the slayings. I wouldn't say stalking the neighborhood. This guy was just walking. I mean, like, that would be like, okay, so I'm stalking the neighborhood because I've been walking up and down that alley way more times than he has. It says cops revealed there was no sign of forced entry or the supposed murder weapon, but police did find 3 9mm shell casings at the scene. I'm wondering if he has the murder weapon still. Do you think he kept it? I kind of think he did. I kind of think they're going to find it, like in the car or something, like just somewhere just stupid. I don't know. And will we get any good Google searches out of this, right? I mean, because like most criminals, they're not smart and they give you the Google searches. I'm going to go back over to X and see. I have like another report to read to you and refresh this page. Oh, look at this. Here he is, boys and girls. Are we ready to see him? Hit the like button if you're ready. Don't make me start to, I have to tell you guys to hit the like button and hold stuff from you. I'm just kidding. Okay, so where was it at? I just had it up. Okay, let me see. There he is. In the yellow. Oh, and he ain't got no friends yet. He hasn't been in there but a couple days. So see how he doesn't have an undershirt on? And I say this every time. When you see the inmates walk in with an undershirt, that means they have somebody looking out for them. They got commissary or another inmate gave them a t-shirt to wear underneath, because they don't give you those in the jails. They just give you the little scrub outfit that's like paper thin. They keep jails at like, I don't know the temperature. I should look into that. I would say maybe 60 degrees, 55 to try to kill off and like keep like bugs out, like lice and all that. He's been cold probably all weekend. Look at him. He looks pissed. He has the smallest mouth. I mean, what? Look how small this guy's mouth is. Take me off the screen for a minute. Look. Well, I will be present in the courtroom when he comes back over here to Ohio. Let me see. I thought I had it up, but I have so much stuff up. It's like, why do we have all this up? Okay. This is stuff from Monique. This is like, I got some Facebook messages of hers to show you guys sometime. Oh, and then I have some more stuff about Michael McKee. So, okay, let's go through this and then we'll go down the line. And I'll try to find that too. And thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate it. I think I forgot to pin this earlier. Oh, I'm in the wrong dang live. I was in the live from yesterday. Okay, that was crazy. That was weird. And then I can pin it. If anyone wants to become a member of our awesome, awesome channel, it's there. He does look mean. Yeah, he does look mean. So, okay, we've got some stuff. So this is just in Michael McKee. This is from Chris Stewart. You know, the guy that's always on Long Crime. Like, I forget what it's called, like On the Case or something. I forget. But it says, just made a very quick court appearance in Rockford, Illinois. He waived extradition. Oh, come on. Come to us. Come to Ohio. Meaning he is set to go to Ohio to face murder charges for the deaths of Spencer Monique Tepe. I mean, why not? Why would you fight it? I mean, you know, he probably talked to a lawyer and he probably said, don't fight it. That's stupid. It says here, he will still have a status hearing in 1 week if he's still in Illinois. I can give you, I bet you, he's in Ohio by Wednesday. Illinois don't want to have to deal with this guy. They don't want to have to house this guy. So maybe we'll see some more stuff because, I mean, like, this isn't a lot. Like, but then again, I didn't expect like a whole lot of, you know, of info, but yeah, Mandy, I think she took that from another YouTuber. Yeah, because Jennifer doesn't do Google Trends. She's never, ever done that. Google Trends is like for, I feel like creators that have been on the platform for at least a few years. Lee, I said he looks like the Incredibles guy with the red outfit. Not as cool. I mean, he looks mean. Like, he looks big and like, I just feel so bad. Like, I feel really bad for Spencer. But I feel so bad for Monique if she had the chance to think for like 5 seconds even, right? I mean, and he, I'm sure, I'm just going to say this. He probably killed Spencer first. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Gakatak. I think he killed Spencer first, probably, to take out the guy. Because I think that he would have wanted to say a few words to Monique before he shot her. Just my personal opinion. I mean, if he waited all this time to go there and then like drive 6 hours away, I think that he would have wanted to say something to her. Yeah, he looks like the damn Incredibles guy. It could be Roy's. Or he could just be a big guy, but I mean, it could be Roy's. Because, I mean, we've got like Rex Uhrman. Look at him. He looks like he's 6'6". Some of them save notifications, especially if they're set for that. Oh, the Blink one. Oh, I didn't know Blink even had one. Oh, nice. Thank you. He's likely pissed at the fact that he got caught. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's exactly why. Hey, Skylar. Yeah, that. He's probably thinking in this picture, how'd they do it? I think he parked on like Summit or Hamlet. Those are the two streets from there. So 4th, and then there's like these alleyways, right? And then Hamlet, alleyway, Summit. The other one might be Chinnedale or Chinnedale. I forget what it's called. I'm not very good at saying it. I don't think anybody that even goes to Ohio State is good at saying that road. But I think that's where he was parked. And then I do think that maybe he went in through those stairs, came down those stairs, or he just walked around the corner. But if he did go down those stairs where I recorded and I showed you guys yesterday, he wouldn't have been seen that late at night. And then he would have still been caught on those cameras. Or that, you know, that one camera that we got it from. He knows barber, doesn't he? First time I saw him, I was like, oh my goodness, this guy looks like the guy off The Incredibles. Okay, so we've got, what else here? Oh, okay, so more information. Let me see if I can, let me read this for you. This is coming from a source who reached out that's been vetted, but they wish to remain anonymous. So this person's respecting that. So this person knew Mike, and it's a little out there. I knew Mike as well as anyone could. He was my chief resident. He taught me how to operate. He was technically excellent, better than a lot of attendings. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. 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 Oh, I didn't even put it on the board. Okay, now I'm thinking right now. Hold on a second here. I'm just like, well, that would be wrong. Let me go over to that Facebook post. Okay. So this right here, he was my chief resident. That means, okay, maybe this is a resident. Okay, never mind. I was thinking that this person was the doctor. And I'm like, he wouldn't be over the doctor. He wouldn't teach him how to operate. Okay. So this is another resident. And apparently maybe like a first year, second year, something like that. But that's what this person is. Okay. He is technically excellent, better than a lot of attendings. We joked he was a robot and would just charge his batteries because he was very hard to get any emotional response from. Love that in a doctor. We also had a murder mystery party, and he was the murderer. Since we always joked, he was a murderer, but it was always a joke at the time. Who jokes about that to a doctor? A surgeon. That doesn't even sound like a joke. Who would make up a joke? You're a murderer. Like, that's so funny. You're a murderer. Like, someone explain the joke or how to put that into a joke form. I don't get it. I seriously, I don't get it. I don't get where the joke would come in, right? Like, hey, Dread Lover, like, where's the joke? Like, you're a murderer. Like, that's so funny. Like, I don't know. He went to Maryland for vascular surgery fellowship. Oh, it says we trained. Oh, it says he never seriously dated that we knew of while we trained together. He went to Maryland for vascular surgery fellowship. It's normal for vascular surgery folks to not pursue their general surgery board certification since they won't use it. Wait, that doesn't even sound right neither. What was that saying? It was the general surgery board. I'm sorry, but every time I hear something or I see something that doesn't sound right, I always be Googling it. Okay, so you don't have to. You don't have to pass the general surgery boards to become a board certified vascular surgeon for the American Board of Surgery. But without prior general surgery certification, like, you won't get as much, I guess. So it says offering more training flexibility. Okay, I don't get it, but it says I think you can skip it, it said though at first though. It says you can choose a path that leads directly to vascular surgery certification, skipping the general surgery board exam entirely if you complete an integrated program, like 0+5 program or the ESP program, and follow the relevant vascular certification steps. So there's things that you have to do instead of it. Hey, Tony. I know, after all that time. Can you imagine holding a grudge for that long? I mean, nah, I would never. Would never think. So, it says he also just finished vascular not too long ago. It takes about 2 years to get board certified after graduating. Dr. Mike McKee was charged with 2 counts of premeditated murder. Okay, we're going to know that part. So that wasn't much. But other than you can't get an emotional response out of the guy. I swear if they come back and they say, well, he has autism, I will throw the computer. He does look totally different. Yeah. Like, and I showed you the wedding pictures of them last night, and like her smile is just different with Spencer. It's not forced. I don't know. It's just different. It's very different to me. Oh yeah, let's go back over to this though, because I want to read the rest of this to you, because it actually has some good stuff in it. It says, Monique, then under her maiden name, Sabertursky, was married to McKee briefly from August 2015, with pictures shared on social media of the couple on their wedding day on August 22nd. The couple had no children and separated 7 months later in March 2016. In the complaint for divorce, the plaintiff, Monique, stated they were incompatible. Divorce documents viewed by Daily Mail show proceedings starting in May 2017 and were quickly wrapped up in June. And I read those to you guys. The documents revealed he did pay for hers. See, okay, I was right about that, because people were saying, no, she paid for her wedding rings. And I'm like, no, look at the handwriting. The handwriting was his, and then hers was specific to her. You could tell it was 2 different handwritings. So, I mean, I don't know. It looked like she has to, or he did, but it looked like that was the paper he filled out, remember? But it says the documents revealed he paid for her engagement and wedding rings and listed them as his separate property, stating he paid $2,500 for the engagement ring and $3,500 for the wedding ring. I am sorry, there, McKee. If anybody, whether it is my mama, my dad, my nephew, because he has, or Vincent, puts a ring on my finger, or anybody, it is a gift and I am keeping it. I'm sorry you paid for 2 rings, but you promised me an engagement with the wedding, and then you promised me a lifelong of happiness, and I didn't get that. So the couple's separation agreement included a requirement that Monique had to pay McKee $1,281.59 back for miscellaneous debt, with the added clause that if she did not reimburse him by July 1st, 2018, she would be hit with 23% interest. When the pair filed for divorce, they were living in separate states, or different states, Monique living in Westerville, and that's right outside of Columbus, close to her parents. What's their names? Oh my goodness. I wonder where they're from. Do you know where she's from?
Ignatius and Nareda.
Sabertursky, and worked for Nationwide. Wow, pretty names. McKee lived in Roanoke, Virginia, working for the Carolyn Clinic. He was listed in the documents as practicing as a vascular surgeon at OSF Cardiovascular Institute. When the divorce documents were filed, they also included a standard mutual temporary restraining order requiring both parties to refrain from harassing, interfering with, assaulting, or doing bodily harm to the other spouse. The exes paid their own attorney fees, and Monique paid the filing fee and the fee for the private judge in a bid to expedite the proceedings privately. Now, I'm wondering, why that was, right? Because they got married, they separated, but they didn't get like a divorce for like, what was it, like a year or something after that? And then all of a sudden, Monique wants to expedite everything, like getting a private judge involved. Like she ain't waiting around for these judges to wait. No, she's gonna get a private judge. I wonder why. I wonder what happened between, you know, what I mean, at that moment to where she was like, nope, I'm done. Expedite it. I mean, they were living different states. Was he coming here to harass her? I wonder. Could he have been? I don't know. Or could he have been calling her, cyber stalking her, doing things like that? The exes paid their own attorney fees. A spokesperson told the Daily Mail that no further information will be released at this time as to not compromise the active and ongoing case progress. He said more information will be released when appropriate. A public visitation for the Tempes is set for noon at 3 p.m. And then the celebration of life, which I went to last night. Okay. What else do I have up here? That was where I read you. Well, we already know he's ready to go to court. He was already in court. So. Upgrade charges. Nope. Let me see. I didn't get a chance to read through these, but we'll read through them. So this is from Nevada, and he's licensed in Nevada. So these are the plaintiffs and the defendants. And it says plaintiff's second amended complaint filed by counsel names Dr. Michael D. McKee as a defendant. The only allegation about Dr. McKee is that he was a member of the medical review panel at the Nevada Department of Corrections and was responsible for the practices, policies, and procedures affecting the medical care plaintiff received as an inmate at Lovelock Correction Center. He alleges the medical review panel approved certain procedures and unnecessarily delayed others. As of December 30th, 2024, case management conference, the court ordered the Attorney General's office to file under seal the last known address for two defendants, including McKee. On January 2nd, 2025, the Attorney General's office filed under seal the last known address of Denise McKee, as well as notice of the death of Denise McKee. On January 6, 2025, the court issued an order under Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 25 requiring a motion of substitute for Dennis McKee be filed within 90 days or Dennis McKee would be dismissed. Like, I found these and I'm like, I'm not sure if this has to do with him or not. I mean, like, if that's the same one, but I'm how many doctors are out there that are licensed in Nevada? There could be a lot, actually, that are Michael McKee. No motion to substitute was filed, and on August 6, 2025, the court recommended that Dr. McKee be dismissed without prejudice under Federal Rule of Civil Procedure. The court did not appreciate the discrepancy that the suggestion of death filed by the Attorney General's office was filed for Denise McKee and that the defendant named in the SAC is Michael D. McKee. Yeah, therefore, the court will withdraw the report and recommendation and require the Attorney General's office to address the discrepancy. Okay, I guess there's some big discrepancy. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. The report and recommendation is withdrawn. And this is on or before September 4th, 2025, the Attorney General's office shall file a notice explaining the discrepancy between the defendant identified in the SAC as Michael D. McKee and the suggestion of death filed for Denise McKee. Now I just need to find that. There should be some new paperwork, so I'll keep my eye out. That's a little weird. I'm reading to see if there's anything on here. Okay, I was seeing if there was like anything there. Trying to like I'm on Twitter or X. I can't believe they were divorced so long ago. No, I wonder what his Google trends are. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so let's go back here and see if they put anything else up on their X. Doesn't look like it. Well, I wish that there was like somebody that would have been live from outside of the, the court hearing. And there's a lot of people that are like, they're reading that arrest warrant as multiple injuries on both, but I do think that they might have just copied and pasted. Let's see. I don't know those. Let me go look for the first one. Is this it? Okay. So this is different. Now, where the hell was it? Okay. Okay, so let me exit out of some of this stuff. The first one looked like this. Okay. Now it says it has her in the first and then him down here at the bottom. So it says complaint being duly sworn states that the above named defendant at Franklin County / Columbus, Ohio, on or about the 30th day of December, 2025, did knowingly cause the death of another, to wit, Monique Frances Tepe, by means of shooting her with a firearm. Okay. So then we'll go over to this next, the first one. So, because that way, so it's not so confusing. So they say, by means of shooting her with a firearm. Now, the new one says, on or about December 2025, did purposely, with prior calculation and design, cause the death of another, to wit, Monique Tepe, by means of shooting the victim multiple times with a firearm. Okay, that is a little different. So now we'll go and we'll read for Spencer. So now it says, on or about the day 30th, 2025, did knowing cause the death of another, to wit, Spencer Louis Tepe, by means of shooting him with a firearm. So these are the same. These two are the same. Like they could have copied and pasted and then just took out that name and put in her name, vice versa. I don't know. I'm not sure. I would hope they would be a little better with their paperwork than that, but So then we've got probable cause found, warrant issued. And then here we have Spencer, and it says purposely with prior calculation and design caused the death of another, Spencer Tepe, by means of shooting the victim multiple times with a firearm. And we know he was shot. We've heard, from the cops and everybody, he was shot multiple times. So I'm thinking that they just copied and pasted maybe. Oh, are you in Columbus? I'm very close to there. Well, I mean, about an hour and 15, but still, I consider that close. I actually quadrupled booked myself tomorrow for doctor's appointments. 4 of them. Ohio State's going to see a whole lot of me. I'm just kidding. I think I'm going to cancel all of them but one. I don't want to do all 4 in one day. That's stupid. So arrest warrant 11/11/26. That's how we're starting off our new year, with the crazy case. I think that maybe they just copied and pasted these. I know you had chemo. Oh, I didn't know you had a chemo port, Tracy. Really? I hate people like that. I don't like people like that. I've been there, Tracy. I told you this guy looked like the guy that used to come in and squeeze my feet. I hated that guy. Like, I think he ended up was probably like, don't put me back in her room, because I really did not like that guy. And it's just like, no matter what the procedure is, just that little bit of extra care goes such a long way. But when it's a procedure where it is life-changing, I would pray that people that don't want to be there and don't want to smile and help people through that would just not be in that field. But they are, unfortunately. Yeah, 4 appointments. Yes, I did. I was like, oh my goodness. 4 of them. I had to call one today. I was like, am I going to be in trouble? They were like, no, you're fine. I'm like, okay. They were like, you called within 24 hours. It was 20 minutes before. So let me see if he's on here doing anything, if they're saying anything about him. Haven't said anything on the Google. Oh, and then we'll go Facebook really quick too. Oh. Wait, yeah, did I even get a news alert? They're supposed to be alerting me of the stuff that goes on with him, and they haven't alerted me of nothing. Oh, look at this person. This looks like last night. Or maybe this morning, actually. She might have been wanting to get there early to get in line.
We are in Rockford, Illinois, where Dr. Michael McKee was taken into custody, charged with murder for Spencer and Monique Tepe on December 30th. Now, McKee is Monique's ex-husband, and Columbus police say he was spotted outside the Tepe residence between the hours of 2 and 5 when they say the homicides happened. They also say he was spotted getting into that same car, and then they found that car here in Rockford, Illinois, where Dr. McKee works. Now, right now, he is charged with 2 counts of murder. The hearing is to decide, it's called an extradition hearing, to decide when he will be brought back to Columbus, Ohio, to face those 2 counts of murder.
Let's look into that really quick. How long? Look at that. Let's say someone to Ohio from Illinois. Man, it's saying it's going to take a while. And okay, after Ohio authorities pick up the individual within the allotted time, usually 30 days. I think he's going to be back by Wednesday. I'm telling you, I don't think they're going to keep him over there very long. They didn't with, our new Coburger, which I mean, I know these are not the same type. This isn't the same type of murder. I mean, one was mass murder. This is a double homicide. But I mean, the brutality of it is what gets me. And I think that they're going to want to just get him over here. I have a feeling. So basically what we do know is on December 30th, 2025, officials or officers, or law enforcement were called to the 1400 block of North 4th Street in the Wyland Park district for a wellness check. Spencer had not shown up to work that morning. The business that he, worked at, the dentist office, they opened at 8 a.m. and he was not there. And that was very unlike him. And when they went to call his wife, Monique, she didn't answer. So then they knew something was really up. They call the cops to do a wellness check. The officers go to the wrong house, the wrong street. They go like 2 streets over. It's completely the wrong area. I mean, it's the same area. It's completely wrong, though, if you're in a big city like that. We go 11 days. About the 10th day, the 11th day, we get a video that shows a man walking past a camera. That's all we could really see was, him walking past a camera. They didn't tell us, what kind of car this person drove or anything, but they were doing all that in the background. They already knew who they were looking for. I think they just didn't want to spook him. So they didn't want to put his name out there. They wanted to get all their ducks in a row. So they arrested David McKee on, what was it, 2 days ago? On the 10th. They arrested him, and he now has to sit in a jail until they go and pick him up. An Ohio, officer goes and picks him up and brings him back here. And then he will have his first arraignment hearing, which I will go to that. I mean, if I just camp out there with my little tent, I will do it. I'll do it. I don't think it'll be that busy, though. I think the courthouse is, I know that the jail and like the court complex area is pretty big. So I think that there'll be plenty of room for people, right? I think so. Mm-hmm. I don't know. So I don't know how he got in. I think that he personally used that front window, Victorian style door area, because there was no code lock on that. Those are extremely easy to break into. I wish my parents still had their old house. I would go over there and break into that French door to show you guys how easy it is. I wonder if my friend Sharma has one at her house or her parents. I'm gonna have to ask her. Because and she'll know how to do it because we grew up together and she would know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, you missed a lot, Nicole. Well, you didn't miss too much, but you just missed that he didn't fight extradition. So Michael McKee will be over here in, no time. We just got to get an Ohio officer to go over there to pick his butt up from the jail. And then, like I said, whenever, the extradition will happen. It won't probably be like Coburgers where we get like a flight plan because it's like, not that far from Illinois isn't that far from like here. So I don't know how they're going to bring them here. They'll probably bring them here just by driving them. It's not going to be nothing fancy. So I will be up there. If we hear about him leaving like early in the morning, I might even go up there like later in the afternoon. And literally sit there and just wait, see if I see him go in, shuffle him in the side door, and then I can yell out like something like JLR does, like, why'd you do it? Something like that. Make him proud. Doing laundry. Oh my gosh. I actually was doing laundry earlier. Okay. So I don't know why they didn't change the different descriptors of death for for Monique and Spencer. But what I'm thinking is they just copied and pasted, but that just doesn't sound good, guys, at all. I'm wondering if I could put in a FOIA yet for over here, because I don't know if there'd be anything necessarily. There wouldn't be anything here yet. So I might just wait until around his first court hearing or his first court hearing. Or I may just go down there while I'm up there tomorrow. I don't know how far. It's not that far, actually, at all. So I'll be able to go over there. Because I would rather go over there and be like, what do I need to do? Like, to get everything? Because I swear, every time I do a FOIA, they send them back and they'll be like, can you be more descriptive? And I'm like, I thought I was. All video, photos, documents. Oh, thanks, Nicole. I appreciate that so much. And you're welcome. You're welcome. I thought I heard a reporter say the detectives were in Illinois waiting for the hearing. Maybe. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I mean, they might. Yeah, they might. I'm telling you, by Wednesday, he will be here. If not, then then I'm wrong. That's just all. I'm just wrong. But no, I think that he'll be back here pretty quick, right? I don't think that there's any reason to keep him over there. As long as they have a cell for him, this is a highly publicized case. So they're probably going to have to put him in segregation or keep him segregated from the other inmates. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's not though. Maybe he's over there in Illinois just hanging out because he's in Illinois and they don't really know about the case. Oh, is there jail under the court there too? Well, you would still see them rolling in though. That's the only thing you would see though, is just the van going into the garage. Yeah, because that's how it is in my hometown. In my hometown, that's the same. They have their jail is like under their courthouse, and they pull into a garage, and then they maybe the garage goes down a little bit or something. I don't know how they do it, but they take you in that way. And hey, gotcha. Welcome in, everybody. We've been on for about an hour, so we're about done. But we're not like I'm not gonna get off just yet, but I will get off here soon. But we did go over a lot of the stuff that happened today in court. Basically, he's not fighting extradition. So Monique's ex-husband was arrested a couple days ago, and he's finally in court because he was arrested over the weekend. So he didn't get to see a magistrate or a judge or whatever until this morning. So he went in front of the judge. The judge read, his charges, said, hey, do you waive extradition or would you like to fight extradition? And he waived extradition. So he'll be coming back to Ohio very shortly. And if you guys are from Ohio, let me know. Because I think there's a lot more people from Ohio. And I'm from Ohio, so. Oh, look, it's my shirt. Look, I even have an Ohio shirt on today. Look at that. And I was gonna wear my brown one tomorrow. I have a brown one that says like Ohio on it. Northeast Ohio? I'm from Southwest. Why is everybody from the North? Everybody that comes in the chat is always from the North. I'm like, the North. Is it in the backside? Don't make me be sneaky and do some like ninja type stuff. I'm just kidding. I haven't, Nicole, But I'm still going through a lot of documents. But I feel like, why do I feel like I might have seen something like that? Or heard about it. That's not it. Because we do have a lot of records. I was trying to find them. Oh, they're there. These are all, there's something. Well, that's from the day of the crime. I'll have to look though. No, yeah, someone did. So, yeah, Gotcha's from Columbus too. That's awesome. Columbiana. Wow, County, Ohio. Wow. Heather Mack, I never knew you were from Ohio. Look at that. I love that. I'm from like a smaller town, not smaller. It's kind of smaller. It's a nice size. I don't know. It's a nice size. It's about an hour, 15 minutes from Columbus. I used to live in, I'll sorry, because I grew up in Chillicothe. And it's about an hour straight south from Columbus. You just go up 23 straight up. But I went up there yesterday for the celebration of life. I didn't make it up for the viewing, which I feel so bad. I wish I would have been able to go up for that as well. But I did go up for the celebration of life, and it was just crazy in there. There were so many people. It was like overwhelming to me because I'm just like not used to being around, I guess, like I'm used to being around a lot of people, I guess. I mean, I go out, but not like that. Like within like such a small, like, and combined space. Like I haven't been in a bar in like I told you guys, I think it's like 7 years. And that bar was like a little hole in the wall and there was nobody in there. And then before that, it's probably been 15 years. So it's been a while. You're familiar with Chillicothe? Oh gosh, it used to be nice. It used to be, when I grew up there, it was like really cute and stuff. And then they were just like, went a little crazy, and now they're trying to get it back to where it was. So I thought there was something about something legal. Yeah. But I can't remember where I like read it or saw it. There was a lot of people. There's Spencer and Monique were loved. For sure. Oh, did Lee leave? Good night, Lee. Or good morning, Lee. I don't know what time it is in Germany. I'm like, I don't know what time it is over there. Hey, CJK, you changed your thing. Wasn't this your avatar before? Like a long time ago? I swear it was. Asheville, no, But I did go up there, and there was a lot of people up there. And it was just nice to see. I thought so. I don't know how I remember that, but I did. See, me too, Casey. Now I'm wondering what it was. I'm gonna have to look into it. If anyone knows in the chat, let us know. Because I have so many documents that I could go through them and figure it out probably. Upgrade charges, McKee, Monique file. Hold on. Okay. So I don't know what it means, but I can show you it. And then I can look at it more and maybe figure it out. But it says date filed up here, 5/2/2017. But then down here, and it says plaintiff, Monique, and then name, defendant, sorry. It says, and then, or defendant, Michael. Date of marriage, 8/22/25, or 2015, sorry, 8/22/2015. And it says type of case, divorce, no children. But down here, it does say things like 6/18/25, filing date was 6/17. And it just says court at 9 a.m. on 9/26/25. And I don't know what the court was, but maybe I can get copies of the actual documents, like over, you know what I mean? Like what happened. So let's go down and we'll read. Courtroom location. Okay, gives location. That's High Street, Columbus. Hearing type. Domestic trial custody. What's it? Is that like a trial separation? But that wouldn't be right. They should already be divorced. Okay, let's see. An Ohio domestic custody trial or evidentiary hearing is the final chance to present your case for parental rights and responsibilities. What the hell is going on? That's weird. Because, like, wasn't there something else with, like, kids or something? Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. It says, the final chance to present your case for parental rights and responsibilities, custody, before a judge issues final orders based on the best interest of the child, focusing on factors like the child's adjustment, relationships, and each parent's ability to support the child's needs with a proposed parenting plan and evidence being crucial for winning your argument. The court aims for shared parenting when possible, but will make decisions on physical and legal custody if parents can't agree, often involving court-approved custody elevators and standardized forms. I'm wondering if they did something like that, like IVF or and the child, yeah, right, Casey, that's what I'm talking about. And there was a child abuse thing on there, and nobody talked about that. Nobody said a word about it. Like, we talked about it. I said I wasn't sure why that was on there. Are we going to find out that there's like some secret baby or something? I mean, this is weird. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm reading, and I'm just going to Google and typing it in. So then we got her name on here. It says notice print date, notice mail date, 6/17/25. They got a continuance. And then it says for 9/26, their previous date was for 6/16/25 at 11 a.m. And then it says domestic trial custody. And then Monique, she went pro se, 7/2/18. See, now it goes back. See, okay, so it's going 7 to, I'm sorry, it went up to, down to up. So 7/2/18. And then it says 6. So there was like nothing on till like this year, till like literally last summer. 6/17, they got a continuance. But it was like, where did they even put into the record to get the continuance? And it says domestic trial custody. And that's what I put in for like Google. And as soon as I put that in, it says and put in Ohio. So and it says original copy of hearing notice filed right here too. And there's a strike scheduled date. But that's all we got. I'm going to have to look into this more. Because that's weird. Let me see if I can. McKee. Oh, wait, it's EAL, I think. Or is it the other way? It might be the other way. Oh. He's lit up like a Christmas tree. Certificate of judgment. This is Ohio State Department of Taxation. He didn't pay his taxes. This was 3/18/2016. For $770. That's it. Wow. Or can I go like this? Okay. Personal injury. That's the one I think I read you. That's closed. Wow, look at all this. That was 2017. Other civil. State Does 1 through 5. State Farm Insurance Company. This was in 23/4/14. I'm going to look through all this and then get back to you and let you know. What was that one thing I saw? Possession of drugs. Hold on. Date file. This wasn't him. Some of these must. Wait. Where's the damn birthday? This is date of birth 65. So that wouldn't be him. There's the dates that are filed. I wish I had the other birth dates. Because there are a lot of Michael McKees in here. See, he's Michael D. McKee. See, divorce, no children. This is probably him. Maybe. Maybe not. No, this is him. And then it does say 6/18 or 6/18/25. That's everything we just read though through. It says number of children 0. Relocation notice none, I guess. But this was filed on 5/2/2017. So it's weird. It's like from 7/2/2018, they had nothing there. And then all of a sudden they have more to like go through. I just wish we knew exactly what it was. If it was a child involved or what. Thank you, Esley. Thank you. Who's Tyler? I'm trying to remember First Noel. Right, Tracy? That's what I don't know. Clerical error. You would think that they would, if it's a clerical error, they would take it out. I don't know. Yeah, let's say the taxes weren't that big of a deal. I thought it looked like they were lit up because people were like going through them. I've never seen anything really like that, where they're like all just lit up. Like all 4 of these. It's almost like people are like going through them or like, you know what I mean? Like nothing. So I could put his middle initial in here. There we go. Michael D. McKee, divorce, no children, divorce, no children. And I'm assuming it's the first one because the second one I don't know who this is. Heidi? I don't even know what that name is. It doesn't have a birth date. It says Michael D. McKee. Huh. Oh, Tyler Feller. Oh, I don't know. I don't know whatever happened to him. I haven't heard about him in a while. Under another couple? Oh, that's with IVF. I don't know a lot about it, but do they keep the sperm and the egg separate? Like, would you? I really don't know a lot about IVF, so, and I should. I mean, but I don't. So, like, could she say, like, she's like, okay, these are my eggs, I'm keeping them, and he's like, these are my sperms, I'm keeping them. Like, they separate them like that, or would they be considered children? Like, depends heavily on any prior agreements. Generally, court prioritizes signed contracts, then balances the parties' competing interests. Remember, she owed him like money, and it was for like miscellaneous. I mean, I don't know if they would call that miscellaneous, but like, that's just, I don't know. That's a good question. I know. I don't know what would happen. I'm just now I'm very curious. Oh, maybe Nicole, because he hadn't seen his adoptive parents since college. Oh, I don't know if I have that video on my page or not. Okay, well, did everybody like the video? Please tell me you did. Hey, Crystal. I'm going to put me up there. Okay. According to Google, embryos would not be counted as children. They would be counted as special. Yeah, marital property. So I'm wondering if it was like split down the middle like everything else. Yeah, we just kind of went over what they said at the hearing, basically waived extradition. So, because there was no cameras allowed in there. So, oh, thank you, Heather. I appreciate that. I do. My leg's itching really bad today. Well, I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to go get my cat some food. He runs the roost. Is he in here? Oh, he's not. Oh, the two dogs are sleeping together. Oh my goodness. You guys look so cute. Let me take a picture of you before you wake up and you aren't as cute anymore. Okay, I'll show you guys this picture before I get off here. Look at this. These two cuties. I'm going to show you a picture of them. They're sleeping in the bed together. Now they're sisters. You know what I mean? They're just sisters. They act like they hate each other, but they don't. Look at that. They're in the same bed. They have two beds like that. There's one right here, just as big, just as fluffy. And look at poor Araya. Mia's just shoved in there. Well, if you guys have any information or have any questions for me, you can always reach out on through my email. It's titaniumbuiltboo@gmail.com. Thank you guys all for being here tonight. I do appreciate it. I'll be back either tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to do a live. I want to do a live on my second channel. I want to do, if you guys are interested, I was going to go through all of the stuff that like all my empties for the month, like hair care, skincare, all that stuff. And then whatever I repurchased. I was going to tell you guys what's the good stuff to get, what is good and what's not good to get. And then, it would just be, I don't know, it would just be something different for us to do. So, there was a correction there. I didn't know. They told us there was going to be no cameras allowed. So, well, thank you guys for being here today. I do appreciate you. I will be back tonight, maybe. But if I'm not, I'll be back tomorrow. So most likely tomorrow, but I will see you guys all later. Have a wonderful evening. Bye, guys.
Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. And hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way